it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up, another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look,
Esto es talento y favor and you got no skill. I got drive, baby, you ustedes son roadkill. Yeah, ya te dije, no están en mi carta payday. De pequeño estoy ungido, baby, ese es mi flex. No me dieron nada por lo mío, José. 360 is your deal, man, I couldn't be me. Pa' mi frequency, te frequently. Matando esto con sabor y efficiency. No gasto tiempo, waste no time, not my money. Boss, baby, CEO del LLC. Lo tengo en un pánico. Dale rápido.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Gonna go right back to Henry. Henry rumbles to the 1st down and more. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Off the play fake, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 39 yards.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Finish shot. Finish it up.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And he'll be taken down.
There's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown number 9 for the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Up the middle they go. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's caught. It's Javon Baker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll work forward for a couple. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's May. That one on target, and Polk's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, They deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Hey, middle.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Second and a yard. In motion comes Walker. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Jackson up top again to the tight end, Likely. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down. Of 7. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. To the air one more time with Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Again, it's Jackson. That's taken in. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Report! Set up!
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Marcus Jones now to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. What a big play there for New England. And even 30 yards. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a 1st down picked up.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. To the left side here, caught by Baker.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
We'll go with a drop play here on 2nd down. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. To throw now, May. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal? They'll try and run. And here's Stevenson. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. 4th down and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Patriots are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get them 5 yards. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Jackson now on second down. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That one knocked away and incomplete.
Wow, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
That's to his big tight end, Gesicki.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we hit halftime. The visiting Patriots are on top, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Second and 7. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
On first and 10, here's May. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Javon Baker. Touchdown, Patriots. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Ravens 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. In motion comes Walker. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Yo.
On first and 10, Jackson. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. Jackson looking to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavai.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
May now on 1st and 10. Taken in by Gesicki. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
19 tight.
To throw on first down is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
DC, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Second down, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Jackson now to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Patriots are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's May to throw it on first down. Pass right side. taken by Baker. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the right side. He's got Polk. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a give on the ground, and that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will take over at their own 14-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
1st and 10.
Hey, report! Report!
To throw is Jackson. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
In motion comes Walker. Jackson up top again. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run, and their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this to Baker. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Play coming up. This is 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
No, we changed it.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Jackson. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a toss, left side with Mitchell. The defense stringing him out. No gain, back to the original line of scrimmage.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now, Jackson. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Baltimore. A give up the middle for Mitchell. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll stick to the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. He'll keep it on the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Quick throw here is complete. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. To throw is May. He's got a receiver. That's Baker. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Throwing now is May. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to force overtime. So now a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. And all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the give, it's Mitchell. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll begin here on the ground. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Alpha, Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready shot. 180. Ready shot. Sit on.
A run here with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now on 2nd down. That one incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Let's go.
They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
2 minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Tucker on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And we will keep going here in overtime.
Such a deflating feeling now on that sideline. Here, you have a shot where you make it, you win. Now your defense has to go back on the field again, and I can guarantee you this is going to be a slow walk back onto that field.
Let's go now. 19, pioneer. Glory, 17.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Going for it all. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. This one intercepted. And the Ravens will have great field position right around midfield.
You know, Mike, as strange as it sounds, as this game has gone on longer, both these defenses have not only gotten better, but they're more energized as this game's gone on. I mean, look how deep we are into overtime, and they come through with an impact play like that interception when most defenses are just downright exhausted.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Alrighty. You are X. You change it. Set up.
Jackson looking to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Middle. Set up.
Second down, Jackson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Patriots will take over possession here at the 44.
Mike, at this point in the game, you just can't make that mistake. But at the same time, give credit to this defense. They continue to come up big, and no play bigger than that interception. And you can bet, if this game ends now, that guy's going to find himself with a game ball.
On 1st and 10, here's May. This one intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Tampa. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Mitchell. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. And play will be stopped here. 10 seconds remaining in overtime as they call timeout. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This is a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. Final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory.